What is up, guys? Welcome to another Warframe video, and in today's video I'm going to be taking a look at the Convetrix, which is a energy beam shotgun thing, and it's been out a very long time and it gets quite a bad rep because people say it's not a very powerful weapon. But just because I like to give every weapon their fair shot, I thought I'd do a build for this, and maybe if you guys would be interested in that. But as you can see, if you get headshots, it doesn't do bad damage. And it strips the enemies pretty well if you have viral on there, just taking down half the health and then killing them with the IPS. And then against armored targets like these guys, it actually does fairly well as well, actually, because you can get this weapon over 100% status per weapon. Per second, sorry, not per weapon. And that's without using a Riven or anything like that. That's just what you can normally do with it. And if you do have a Riven for this weapon, this would be even more powerful because it does have quite a strong disposition, so yeah. As you can see, getting through the armor target's pretty quick, and then moving on to the Corpus. Gonna spawn in some Corpus decks, some Eximus, obviously level 150s, my standard for everything I test on. And as you can see, as I'm switching between the factions, I'm also switching builds. For the first one I was using Viral, I used Corrosive against the armor targets, and then against Corpus I'm using Gas, just because I feel like this would be the best way to display the weapons, and obviously if you'd like to, you can switch out for whatever faction you're facing, and if you're going to just go for a general build, I'd probably go with a viral build, which is what is right here. So this weapon's, it's like a beam weapon, however it does have IPS, so impact, puncture, slash and that. However, what I like to do is I like to have, obviously, the prime point blank health chamber to add damage and multi-shot, and then have vicious spread to add more damage with more spread, which doesn't really affect this weapon. Then we have Contagious Spread and Chilling Grasp, and then Toxic Barrage and Frigid Blast. This is to add the status and elemental, so you can get up to 100%, obviously with the help of Shotgun Spaz if you don't have that on there. You need to get that on there to take it above 100%, otherwise you're going to be sitting a little bit lower, which will be detrimental to you. But as you can see, as we're going to switch between the factions, the only mods that will change will be whatever you need to get onto the different status. So if you move on to the Corrosive, you're going to keep the Toxin on there, however you're going to put Electric on there instead of where the Cold is, which is quite easy to do. Obviously you don't need to reform or anything like that, it will only take the amount that's on there. If you do have a Riven, obviously you have to add a bit more former, but I'm sure if it is a good Riven and it's worth using, you guys won't really mind doing that, but you'll probably have to add one more former. Yeah, definitely one or two more former, depending on what you want to take off for it, because if I was you, I would take off the just pure elemental, and then that will keep it above 100% status, or if you have a status chance Riven, then I'll probably take off one of the Toxic Barrage, Scattering Inferno, or Shotgun Spares, one of the three, just keep it above 100%. But that's about all I want to say, guys, and peace.